outside, never hide my intentions. Life is a vibe once you slide on a mission. Goddamn, I'm fried, but I like all the pictures and have them thinking, damn, Purdy might go the distance. Had to drop the blizzy, shit would grapple my ambition.
And we are back. Welcome back to Middle of the Pack. I'm Pip.
And I am Fax.
And now we got a special guest.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me, man. I'm Alexander.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Middle of the Pack's got guests now. We're like that.
We're upgrading. This is just the slow but very, very sure ascent to the top. And I mean, before you know, we're going to be up there. And all y'all who didn't believe, have fun at the bottom.
Yeah, one day you're going to click on our YouTube link and it's going to be like, hi, this is our special guest, LeBron.
Yeah. And then the next episode, Bill Belichick. And the next episode, we're just going to go through the GOATs eventually. Probably our plan. Well, I guess we went through the GOATs. We probably have Michael Jordan on instead, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Alexander is taking a Michael Jordan slot. So we don't want him.
Temporarily, yeah. But I mean, dude, holy shit. We had quite the weekend, huh?
Yeah,
Quite
bro.
the
It's
weekend
been
for college ball.
wild.
Quite the weekend for NFL ball. Like, everything happened. Quite the weekend for fucking baseball.
Quite the weekend for fantasy.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yes, everybody. So, to concede live on air, over the weekend, I did get beat by Pip in our fantasy league. And Chris Olave, man, fuck you, Chris Olave. Give me 3 points, man. What the hell are we doing?
He's looking out for me.
No,
He's got me.
man, Chris Olave really brought me down. And, I mean, we're going to get into the Saints, too, because they got some changes coming. But, oh, my God, that was bad. And for all of you who don't know, too, not only am I with Pip, who just finished beating me, but last year's championship game, I lost by it wasn't even 0.6. It was 0.06.
0.06.
To this man right here in our fantasy championship. So I'm just losing. But our picks, the graphic says one story, but our picks Monday night, I was right. So we did tie. That's the only win I get this week. Oh, I mean, in Florida, but obviously we're going to jump into that. I'm fucking ready for this week. I'll just say that.
Let's get it.
But I mean, for now, I guess we'll start with our sport where we lack the most, but are trying our best. It is playoff baseball. So now we got the Padres who are still going, and I guess another loss. That's another L. Just stack that on top of the others. Brewers are out. The Mets are chugging along. They're currently up in the series. I believe it's 2-1. Yeah, they're up in the series 2-1 against the Phillies as we are recording.
Padres also up 2-1.
Yeah, Padres also up 2-1. But the Padres, this is a Padres podcast now. We do not have a choice. Pending the Brewers. Yeah, sorry, Zan, but gotta back the boy. So
I understand, man.
We'll be cheering for the Padres this weekend.
Tonight.
Or tonight as well, too, yeah. Well, actually, they can...
It'll already happen by the time they see it. Yeah, they can.
Yeah. So hopefully...
In Petco Park.
Hopefully, for the sake of just the two people up here, the Padres close out tonight, because this is just a week of rivalries, because we got a Dodgers fan right here with Alexander. And
need to come through tonight, man.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, you need Shohei to come out and perform. I mean, he's done basically everything that a baseball player can do. So I guess tying up a series wouldn't be unrealistic. What else? I mean, what else do you need to see, man?
I mean, him and the first baseman we got. We can get him going. I mean, that'd be great. I mean,
Mookie.
Yeah, Mookie. Get Mookie going too.
I can't ever root against Mookie.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's hard, but
starting pitcher. But I mean, we got a pretty deep.
Here, let's see. I'll find out for everybody right now, because
I'll pull it up. I already got it up.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Pip and I definitely don't have a clue who's starting a pitcher either, so don't worry.
Right now it is listed. The Dodgers are still undecided of who they're starting at pitcher.
Oh shit. Okay.
We are starting Dylan Cease.
Damn, trying to cease the Dodger season.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, as long as Machado and Tatis are playing, I'm chilling.
Yeah, Machado's up there. He's ready to go. Right now, Shohei's just leading in every single batting category.
Everything.
Psycho. It's psycho, dude. 54 home runs, a 310 average, 130 RBIs. Like, are you kidding me? This guy's a madman. But yeah, tonight, or I guess last night for you guys. I'm not doing that math. Hopefully, something good happened for somebody. If not, you can only hold that hope for so much longer. Padres are inevitable. We got our World Series champions. We need Tatis to come through. Dude, he's been hitting bombs.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Monster. Love that.
Don't be surprised I pop out with a Tatis jersey.
All I'm saying, I mean, as far as that goes, I need Philadelphia to win because I'm so tired of the New York fans. Like, Philadelphia fans, they've always been annoying. But New York fans, it's
sorry, Alexander.
Well, he knows it. He knows other Eagles fans. He knows. They've always been annoying, but like it's something you get used to it or you just learn to fully embrace it and you love it. Like you either love the craziness of Philly fans or you're just kind of like, I can tolerate this and be numb to it. There's really just kind of no other option. Other you just hate it forever. But with the Phillies, it's kind of like I'm used to Philadelphia fans. Like I know how they are. I know how they're always going to be. I expect this. But when the New York fans start getting fucking cocky again, it doesn't matter about the Yankees or the Mets or the Knicks or the fucking Giants or the Jets. No matter what, New York fans are always they're just shoving their face where it doesn't belong. And I just need them gone, especially since you beat the Brewers. It just needs to happen. So if you're a New York fan, no, I'm not cheering for you. I don't want the underdog story. I don't want any semblance of success. I want Frank the Tank to have nope. I want Frank the Tank to freak out and, just shut down for the next season. He can go cry about the Dolphins some more for the NFL season. I don't want nothing to do with the Mets. But that's my rant for baseball. That's all I got. I don't know if y'all got anything else for that.
No.
Put a bow
like everybody knows that listens to the podcast. We're not a baseball podcast.
No, we are not.
We are not.
Hey, maybe next year, or maybe when we get paid to do it.
Yeah, like we've always said, when we get paid for this shit, I'll know this shit.
An expert. Yeah, we'll be an expert on every sport. We'll be talking bad on this podcast if they want.
I'll get on here and watch cricket.
Oh, man. There you go. Know a couple guys. Shout out Jackson.
Yeah, what's up, Jackson?
Jackson. Alexander, you guys say what's up, Jackson?
What's up, Jackson?
There you go. And Tim.
He's our man from Australia, and Tim from the UK. What up, Tim?
What up, Tim? All right.
We're international.
Don't forget. Yeah, exactly. The fastest international podcast in history. Where's that guy from Brussels? He's gone, man. Brussels is gone.
No, he's not.
Nah, man. I don't know, man. I got to check the stats. That Brussels guy.
He was the OG.
He was. He
like watched episode 1.
Yeah, he was the man. I know. I shouldn't have switched.
Well, if you're still watching, love you, Brussels guy.
Yeah, Brussels guy. You've been our silent warrior. If you're still out there, man, we appreciate that.
But find us on social media. It's not hard.
Yeah, I talk about it at the end of every episode. At Mid of the Pack for everyone right now is listening. At Mid of the Pack on everything. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We got all the dope handles at Mid of the Pack. Secured it. Because that's what
find
we do.
us. And we can actually talk to you.
Yeah, we will. We'll talk to you. You can hate on me and love Pip like everyone's been doing on Twitter lately. You can talk on Instagram if you want. I don't know. Do it. Yeah, do whatever you got to do. We appreciate the interaction. All press is good press.
Absolutely.
We ain't shy. But moving on from baseball, now we got to go into the NFL news before we get into the college football slate. But some news that we got to be keeping in mind. Number 1, this is the big one. This is Aaron Rodgers' team. This is nobody's team. This is Aaron Rodgers' team. And this was found out to be true this week when Robert Saleh was fired while going to work on a normal day and then escorted out of the building.
They wouldn't even let him address the team.
No, there was no closing.
It was the same scenario as like when they had Jamal Adams and they changed his door code. They changed his door code and he couldn't get in. And he's like, oh.
This poor fucker was just going in to watch some film, have his meetings, get ready. And they're just like, nah, buddy, you're done.
You don't work here.
Aaron gave the sign. He was like, hey, Fucking done. And then before you know it, yeah. So, I mean, the ayahuasca airplane is flying over New York, dropping off a load, and fucking Robert Saleh is out of here. So, but now their defensive coordinator, who is a former player. Oh, shit. Sorry. Ooh, got some noise playing in the background. But the defensive coordinator for the New York Jets has now taken over. And now everyone is like, where's Robert Saleh going to go since he had so much success with San Francisco?
Home.
I already know where I want him to go. Not home. I want him to come over to Indy.
Yeah.
You're not done. Yeah, I mean, he had so much success as strictly a defensive coordinator. Nothing about his head coaching. Like, you know what? Forget about it, buddy. It's over. Like, that was just from the moment you got into the New York building to the moment you left. It was just this catastrophic mess. So now it's just go back to being a DC, go show the Colts how to play fucking smash mouth football. Gus Bradley's old ass running the same fucking plays, the same playbook every single week. Surprisingly, is not working because it turns out that offensives do actually watch film. So keep in mind for that. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, I guess he is going home for the rest of the year. But do we see him going anywhere else maybe next year?
I'm sure he gets a job somewhere. Not as a head coach, probably, but a coordinator.
Yeah, probably a coordinator spot somewhere.
Yeah, he's got to drop down a couple pegs.
You know who needs this Jets job? Mike Vrabel.
Yep. Yep.
That's
right.
also too. Belichick's got the opportunity to. Crazy.
Oh,
But
man.
Belichick is just traveling around with like his 20-something-year-old girlfriend, bro.
Yeah.
He's not coming back. That man's done.
Making his appearance on McAfee every once in a while.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah,
the,
he's
on the
done.
beach wearing his Taylor Swift hoodie, hanging out.
Yeah. No more cutoffs for Belichick.
Nope.
He's on now.
Yeah. His girl's got him on the Sheen closet.
Facts. That man's getting all his clothes on Temu.
Yeah.
Every TikTok shop, fucking dealer
Dude,
comes.
They need Vrabel, man. I think Vrabel could handle that situation very well.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if you look at what he did with the Titans, like you just got running backs and you just want to run the ball, we'll do it. He made Derrick Henry and took the Titans to an AFC Championship game, and then he would have Braylon Allen and Breece Hall to work with. So he's got the running game figured out. But now he has a quarterback. If anybody can tell Aaron Rodgers to shut the fuck up as a head coach, it's gonna be Mike Vrabel.
Absolutely.
Like Aaron would say something, and then you just see Vrabel's thumb go into his fucking jaw and just snap it. No more talking for the rest of the season. Play football.
Yeah.
Here's the deal: like I would never fuck with Vrabel. That man's a little too terrifying for my taste, but also a really, really fucking good coach.
Absolutely.
Because I think he's doing consulting work right now for the Browns or something.
Well, whatever he's doing, it's not that important. He can
quarterback for the Browns.
Yeah.
He's probably getting like an hourly pay gap or something like that. So he's just like, anytime he's ready, he'll get out of there.
Oh, yeah. But it'd be interesting who they decide ultimately to take at head coach. I think Vrabel's your best option. I don't really care for anybody else. So.
I mean, Vrabel's like, Vrabel is the option. But, knowing the New York Jets, they're going to get some random motherfucker to come in and be like, this guy is like this offensive guru. Someone from the Shanahan tree or something. And then it's going to come in. Aaron Rodgers is going to bully him until he retires.
Washington's that good coordinator, too. It's that college coach.
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury as the OC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're going to get into that because a little taste of a preview for you guys. I don't know about you, but that's one of probably my game of the week. Washington and Baltimore, yeah. So get ready for that one because I think that's going to be a good game. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Robert. Dude, you tried. You had Zach Wilson, so you had an excuse. And then I guess with Aaron Rodgers, there's nothing you can do at that point.
He's 40.
Yeah. He's an old, cranky man. He took out the hit. Like, you're done. But hey, good luck in all your future endeavors and all that shit. But don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, man.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. And next, going down to Houston. Number one receivers on IR.
Yep.
And we saw what happened when he got injured. last week, the offense just kind of stopped, like for the first time. Because, CJ Stroud, he had that bad game, what was it, a couple of weeks ago at this point. But he's never really kind of like slowed like they did. It was just him making mistakes, him throwing picks and turning it over. But the offense was still at least trying to go down the field. When Nico went out, though, all of a sudden it's like, oh, shit, now what? But he's just got to – he'll remember this week. Like, he'll be like, oh, yeah, I have Tank Dell and I have Stephon Diggs. So
it's great it sucks that he got hurt because he's leading the league in yards. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Nico's that guy. As someone that has Stephon Diggs in fantasy, it's lovely. It's lovely.
Opportunities arise. You just got to take advantage. Weren't we just talking about you possibly getting Nico too?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah. But, hey, I mean, maybe it'll work out now. Maybe it's just Stephon time.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I think the league needs a reminder that Stephon Diggs is still very much like that.
Yeah, it does seem about that time. I mean, when he came
especially with all the shit that's being said about him off the field right now. That man's banging Cardi B.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Cardi B.
Fetish unlocked for him. Like, that was just revealed out to the world. It's just like, all right, now I know what you like. Didn't need to know, but guess that information's going into my brain anyways. That's just what I'm gonna be thinking when I see him for at least the next 2 weeks. It's just gonna be like, you just like banging pregnant ladies.
But let's remind the league though that man is an elite receiver.
That's true. That will be good for him. I mean, he still was doing pretty decent with CJ because he had like we had said last week, he had like a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown and a couple of receiving ones. Like, he's still doing it all. So now it's just really the spotlight being more on him, and then you still got Tank Dell.
There's less target share.
Yeah, like Tank Dell when you need him, he was still reliable for CJ last year. Dalton Schultz, he's still.
So I was telling Alexander earlier when we were texting, I was like, even when Nico was there, like Stephon Diggs is still a top 10 receiver in fantasy right now. So
yeah.
And now with Nico going down, production's only going to go up, assumably.
Yeah, someone's still got to catch all of CJ Stroud's throws. Like,
right.
That's half of the stat line for Nico. Someone's got to throw him the fucking ball, and it was CJ. So now it just turns to Stephon.
I don't even think Joe Mixon's playing either. I think Joe Mixon's still out too. So
yeah, I don't think he's back. I think he's still Cam Akers.
Yeah, he was saying that it was put into question, and I think that just means no. Because they were like...
And they're playing the Patriots this week, so like...
Yeah, you don't really need to be there. Cam Akers did fine. He got a touchdown.
They've got that other running back, too, Ngumba Wale or something. I think
he's been hooping.
Yeah, That's pretty good, too. I think he had catch and touchdown.
But they're playing the Patriots. No Jabrill Peppers.
Yeah.
Drake May's getting his start.
Jabrill Peppers.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect transition. He can't even see the banners, folks, and he knows the transitions.
Yep.
Jabrill Peppers. Yeah, on Commissioner's Watch. What a title. What a fucking... you're on Commissioner's Watch. It feels
you got to go sit in timeout in Goodell's office. You can't go anywhere.
Literally, it's just the NFL equivalent of being in the principal's office, just waiting to get chewed out. You're waiting to get chewed out, like Goodell's going to be at his desk, be like, hey, stop doing coke and beating up your girlfriend. Birthday. Like, and yeah, in case you guys didn't know, getting high off of coke and then beating up and strangling your girlfriend is actually bad. Actually also against the law. So Jabrill Peppers got arrested for that. And then now we're just kind of waiting for this case to go by, but got a bad feeling that this is kind of like a Ray Rice situation where it's like you can't really just beat your spouse and keep playing football, buddy. You might need to sit you down for
Bro, if he would have just left off the like assault part, dude, I would love if my hard-hitting safety did cocaine.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, you got a guy running on 150% rather than 100. Come on, bro.
No, he already hits really hard. Now he's just on coke.
Yeah, now we just
backs of Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah,
that man would show up.
For him, why not?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he would show up drunk as shit, do 3 lines in the locker room, and then go practice. That man showed up to a practice still with a handcuff on.
Oh man, yeah. Showed up to games like fucking right before kickoff, 2 minutes before kickoff, still putting on his cleats.
But there's so many
Go yourself.
reports of Lawrence Taylor. He'd show up to game day just reeking of liquor. And then he'd do coke and then just go torment the league.
You go sweat it out on the field, man. Taking Joe Theismann out of the league forever. That's what he did. Off a fucking couple lines. Yeah. I mean, Jabrill.
So like I
Good
said,
man.
you just left out the assault part. I'm
Yeah,
cool with
right.
my hard-hitting safety doing coke, man. Like, that's fine.
Yeah, and it's a good reminder. It's a good reminder that Pip and I try to remind everyone. If you're a millionaire and you're a football player, just go fishing. Just be Joe Alt.
Be Joe Alt.
Just be Joe Alt. Go fishing, go hunting, come back in and hit people. Like, you don't got to make this shit complicated. Just relax.
And if you're going to do coke, maybe don't hit people.
Yeah, that's also a good idea.
Unless you have pads on a football field. And then you can hit people.
Yeah, then by all means.
You
get
have
out.
that much pent-up anger. You might as well just do a line before you go on the field and just take it out on where it's legal.
Yeah, I mean,
Good team, man. Playing for the Patriots.
some are saying that, like, if he would have, just kept up that anger, was more mentally strong and saved it for Sunday, he would have had an all-pro weekend. That's what some are saying. Yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. That Aaron Hernandez documentary was a little too inspiring for that man. Hey, man, turn off the TV.
I'm not mad at it. Another Michigan player goes down. Fuck them.
I mean, shit.
Fuck
Boss
'em.
doing business, man. Fuck them. But now we get into college football. And first, we have to talk about this past weekend because, dude.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
It was wild, and it was wonderful for an SEC fan like myself and a Florida Gators fan like myself, because Alabama, they get beat, but not only that. After Alabama gets beat, because
By
now we have
Vanderbilt, don't leave that part out.
it was by okay, yeah, there you go. We got to emphasize that Alabama gets beat by fucking Vanderbilt, which was so beautifully put by Alexandra, the fucking doormat of the SEC. Great point. But not only that, Tennessee also gets beat.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia all with a loss on their plate. This is good stuff, guys. This is good stuff. This is what I need, because all of my motivation for the season, it was starting to falter a little bit. We had this fucking Publix grocery bagger at quarterback over in Gainesville. And we have our franchise history-making quarterback just sitting there. And then they're doing this weird dual QB shit, which they're still doing, but it seemed to have worked this weekend, mostly because DJ Lagway got the momentum started with like a 45-yard pass his first play in. But regardless, it seems to be working, and we beat UCF. So Florida is down with 2 losses, so we're only 1 behind now. A couple weeks ago, we were hurting real bad, but now I feel like we're back in the race. So now my delusional optimism is at an all-time high. I am fully delusional, and we're going to get into the preview of this week. Ohio State, Pip. Yeah, they keep going.
Of course we didn't lose.
I mean, yeah, that was to be expected, but we got quite the week. And actually, I want to start off with Ohio State, because Alexander, this is why we brought you on, man. We're just going against Pip all week long. We got Ohio State versus Oregon this Saturday. This is going to be the game of the week. We got number 3 versus number 2. Like, go at it, boys. What you got?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we're trending in the right direction. We started off the season kind of shaky.
You know who didn't?
Huh?
You know who didn't start the season shaky?
Yeah, that's true. Y'all been looking good, man. Y'all been looking good. Like I said, man, I think we trending in the right direction. If we can just put it all together, man, this would be the time to do it. Because
You got to fight.
Yeah. It's like I said, just got to put it all together, man.
I hope you got a good cornerback room.
We got Jabari Muhammad. He looked decent.
I dare y'all to put that 5'10" motherfucker on Jeremiah Smith. I wish you would.
Yeah.
Boy, that young man, I still can't get over it. Best receiver in college football, 18 years old. Psychotic.
I hope y'all got a tall corner at least. I hope.
Oh, man. I mean, the line right now, dude, it's Ohio State -3. So it's projected to be closer than every single one of Ohio State's games this year where they've been favored by like 20 to 30. So at least there's that. You got that to hang out on. Dillon Gabriel might be able to put up somewhat of a fight.
I'm honestly surprised it's not more than that, guys. I figured it could be Oregon by a little bit or Ohio State by a lot. I figured it'd be Ohio State by like 10 or 14.
If it was at Columbus, it probably would be. But we got to go to y'all. So
there's a pretty
Chip Kelly gets to come back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Chip Kelly gets to come back.
I'm my Oregon fan in me is gonna be happy to see it, but the other Eagles part of the Eagles fan in me is gonna be booing him. So that's gonna be tearing at me. So
well, just know that whatever we do on offense is all Chip Kelly. So
that's your boy.
He's gonna beat y'all.
He's gonna sabotage it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I mean, looking at just stats alone, it's like decently evenly matched between at least the quarterbacks right now because Will Howard's got 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Dillon Gabriel's got 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Dillon Gabriel's got a few more passing yards. Russian, same deal. Judkins got 60 carries for 468 yards. James has got 88 carries for 552 yards. Each got 5 touchdowns. So, I don't know. This might be more even than we're thinking, but
I don't know because you also got to remember, even with the running back comparisons, we split carries.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Ooh,
you got to think we have another running back with 300 and almost 350 yards and 4 touchdowns. Even our third string has 153 yards and a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, that might be the story of the weekend then too, because yes, you have young Smith out there, Jeremiah Smith, catching passes too, but if they wanted to, Ohio State could just come in and choke out Oregon with the running game. If they have
Chip Kelly, they probably go for it. Chip Kelly wants to run the ball. And when you got 2 of the top 5 running backs in the nation, I mean, you can just run all you want. Somebody's going to come in fresh. That's fine.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of pressure on that Oregon defense, Alexander. It's going to be a lot of pressure on those boys.
Yeah,
I genuinely. Go ahead. My bad.
Boston's been looking good this year too. So yeah, like I said, it'll be interesting. We got Jordan Birch too. I mean, he's been playing pretty good. I like him more in pass rushing. But we got Harmon on D tackle too. So I mean, we'll see, man. Like I said, we'll see. Like we just got to put everything together. You know what I mean? We started off kind of slow, so
it's got to be complete. Yeah, and that's what you need, though. That's legitimately the only reason or the only way in my head that I can see you being close to beating or beating Ohio State is playing perfect football, because Ohio State has been warming up.
Yeah,
they've been warming up with opponents, and now they're just like, all right, now it's time to go, because their second half of the season schedule is a lot of ranked opponents, and it starts off with Oregon. So this week is going to be kind of like the test for Ohio State and a test for Oregon. A test for Ohio State to see, all right, is this for real? And it seems like it is, just based on how consistently they're beating and how bad they're beating these teams. But also for Oregon, it's just like, all right.
Welcome to the Big Ten, baby.
Yeah, are we number 3? This is Big Ten football. Can we compete with these boys?
Been beating up on the little brothers of the Big Ten. Now it's time to meet the godfather of the Big Ten.
Yeah, like we were talking about before, I think this will be the real test of the season. I mean, if Ohio State beats Oregon, I don't see them losing another game during the regular season unless it's just some slip-up fluke game, you know what I mean?
Because we don't care about Penn State. I'll let everybody listen, right? We don't give a fuck about Penn State. We don't give a fuck about the team up north. They ain't shit because they can't cheat.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough go for them. I'm still on your side with that. You know, I had a couple of people talking to me over the weekend. They're like, "Really, Michigan? That like Number 10, you thought that was ridiculous? I'm like, absolutely. And then
Yes.
then they're still at 24. They're still in the top 25. That I thought that was even more ridiculous.
I know it's a tad bit off topic, but we mentioned Michigan, so I wanted to say something. I don't know who the fuck they had at quarterback last week, because I haven't even seen that man touch a field. And I just came to find out that was Chris Olave's high school quarterback. Wow. Chris Olave's been in the NFL now for 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
And his high school quarterback is still taking snaps in college.
Yeah, they're quarterback.
He's 25 years old. He's 25 years old out there, and he still lost. You're a grown-ass man.
Got to be doing better, man. Got to be doing better.
It's kind of crazy how much harder a football game is when you don't know what the other team's running every play.
Yeah. It's crazy how that works.
You're going to play with skill.
I know that they've got really accustomed to just, for the past 3 years, just knowing every play the other team's running. And they've come to find out that when you don't have that, football's kind of hard.
Well, there you go. I mean, that sums up perfectly the Ohio State versus Oregon preview. Football is hard. And this is definitely going to be the game of the week. This is just skill versus skill. If Oregon plays that perfect game, they could compete with Ohio State, but Ohio State's ready for that national title. They got that big, big chip on their shoulder, especially now that Michigan has a couple of injuries, as far as their team is concerned, in the sense of they've been exposed 2 times now as frauds. This could keep happening for them, and Ohio State's going to jump on that opportunity.
We're hanging 40 on Michigan at the end of the year. Don't worry about that.
There you go. So, yeah, let's look forward to that. That's going to be game of the week. But we need to get to my game of the week. Oh, my God. Oh. The wounded animal sits alone in the woods, looking for help. Yeah. And the hunter, who is just fresh off of a kill, is ready to pounce again. So in the past 20 appearances of Florida versus Tennessee, the Florida Gators are 17-3. And I don't know. I got a lot of haters out there. I got a lot of haters out there saying, this is not the year for them. But I think we see blood in the water, Pip. I think we do. I know you do.
You think?
I do.
You think?
I do. I think we see blood in the water, and I think we're starting to become a complete football team, even with our whack-ass quarterback situation. And don't get me wrong, I'm still not supportive of Graham Mertz. I'm still not supportive of Billy Napier. But, hey, if Billy wants to try to win in his last year as a coach, I'm all for that. Because this is one of the games that matters the most. He did it last year, and I think he can do it again this year if we play like we played against UCF and then just fix the mistakes. If we just keep building slowly and slowly as we have been, we can compete with Tennessee because it's been proven now they can get caught slipping. It is possible. It is possible. And a lot of people are thinking, but what about revenge? They got exposed and now they want to come back and hang 60 on us. No. Not this
I think I'd be more willing to hear your side out if it was a home game for you.
That's even why I'm even more inclined, It's just the Prey's trying to go back home. They're wounded. They're trying to get back to safety. But the Gators are ready to pounce. We're traveling.
Yeah.
The hurricane's coming in, and the Gators are moving up north. They're going to be in Tennessee ready to take out the Volunteers. Now, okay, I think that's actually a military reference. I can't. No, come on now. What the fuck, Volunteers? I could say that. That's I'm one of the few. Yeah, there you go. So I see it. I think the line was 15.5. That alone is insulting to me.
That's disrespectful. Yeah, they are favored by 15.5.
Yeah. Let the boys compete. Coming off of a win with all this momentum. And if we know, too, if we win this game, there is more motivation because we know if we win this game, we have Tennessee back down to our level. We're at 2 losses with Tennessee, and we beat them. All we need is Georgia and Alabama to slip up one more time, which, hey, it could not happen, but I can also cross my fingers and be a hoping man and a praying man. And then before you know it, the SEC is back to square one.
Don't worry. Georgia will probably get another loss.
Yeah.
They have to play Texas in a couple weeks.
That's
Texas.
right.
So.
Oh, yeah. See, it's all coming to get Pitt.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Pitt. This is long game. This is long game football. I've been planning this. You think Connor Stallings had a manifesto? Oh my God! Just don't get on my computer. You're gonna find a lot of things you don't like. This is gonna be some good old football. I've been scouting. Be going over to Knoxville after, either in shame or with my head held high. I will be going to see Tennessee and Alabama because if we beat Tennessee, I'll be rooting for Tennessee to beat Alabama because that's the other 2-loss team. And then Texas take care of Georgia. Oh man, thank you for reminding me of that game, Pip. You are making it so much worse for every not Florida fan on Twitter. I'm gonna be a fucking menace. But if Alabama doesn't want to lose next week, they could get upset again this week to these guys right
They
here.
could. Yeah, maybe. But I think
this is
at Alabama.
Yeah, this isn't like for sure this is going to be happening. Because, Alabama's minus 21. I believe it is in Alabama.
It is.
Yep. So
I don't keep up with South Carolina football. I don't know if anyone thought that I did. But the only thing I know about South Carolina is if they want a chance to compete in this game, they better hope Lenore Sellers is healthy.
Yeah.
Because if they have to play without Lenore Sellers, they're getting dog walked.
Yeah, so they faced Ole Miss last week, and they did in fact get dog walked, 27-3.
Yep.
So it was a bad showing, but somebody in the SEC or somebody out there, a team who has more potential than they showed, has to get their revenge game. And I feel like it could be even South Carolina. Why not put them up there? They're kind of like the Florida Gators of this game, where they can see that wounded animal and pounce. But
yeah,
it's just,
I don't know.
This one is definitely not as strong as the others. I agree with you there. They're in Alabama. Alabama's already favored, I think, by 14? 21. 21. So we might just see an Alabama bounce back game. But I'm all for a 2-loss team in the SEC already beating a 1-loss team, because it's just like, all I'm thinking right now, like I said, is I just want
you're trying to build a perfect scenario for Florida.
Yeah.
Right,
this is like, we're getting a little psychotic, but that's okay. That's what being a football fan is about. That's what it is. You just got to sit there and you got to believe when everyone is against you, back against the wall. So I'll be rooting for the Gamecocks this weekend. But at the same time, if you had to put a gun to my head as far as who's going to win that game, it's probably going to be Alabama.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. I feel like, Jalen Milroe, he's looked so good so far.
Ryan Williams will probably have 200.
Oh, man, he's going to have a game. He's going to be like, y'all thought we were done. No, sir. 17-year-old's going to be out juking all these 22-year-old seniors with their NFL hopes just falling before them.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's a world that I would bet against Alabama in this game.
No, betting man, it's not a good call. And I'm assuming, Alexander, you're probably on that same side, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Alabama bounces back and this one pretty convincingly, I think.
So convincing. Yeah, so that spread, because, minus 21, that seems a little high, but it's also possible. It's also completely
It's very possible.
Like, that's the thing. This is one of those games, like with college games, as I've learned, getting into the betting universe and the college football universe kind of all together. When you see these spreads this big and they're realistic, that's when you know that the other team is in trouble. It's just like, South Carolina is not going to be looking good. But hey, here's the hoping. If not, let's hope that Tennessee will take care of them after we take care of Tennessee. That's really it. But another great game that we do have going on for the team that I need to beat, Georgia. We got the Red River rivalry
in Oklahoma. Yep.
So this game is also going to be a great game. At least I hope. Texas is a juggernaut And
I think this is on a neutral playing field.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it says it's being played in Dallas.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. All right. Oh, yeah, I think they always do play on neutral territory. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're playing in Dallas.
Well, the spread right now is Texas minus 14.5, which is, in college football terms, a little more realistic for Oklahoma to at least cover. But, I mean, it is going to be a good game, I hope, just for the sake of...
I doubt it.
Well, I know, but the Red River rivalry is like this historic thing, and you always want to see a good game. So I kind of hope Oklahoma plays a little
just
extra
because
hard.
of like the history of the rivalry. Normally even when it's not supposed to be, it is a good game. But that's hoping that I also don't keep up with Oklahoma football because I just don't care about them. But if they want to compete like they normally do, they better hope. And he might have already been back. Can't confirm. That they are healthy and they have their starting quarterback.
Yeah. I don't really see any news putting that out there.
I'll see if he played last week.
Okay.
He did not.
Yeah.
When they barely escaped Auburn. So.
Well, I mean, if that is the case going into this weekend, it's going to be a very disappointing.
If Oklahoma's playing without Jackson Arnold, like, they have no fucking chance.
Yeah. That's probably really the story here. And if they do have him, it could be just like that little rivalry kick. It's kind of like when you play a division game. Division games really, record doesn't always matter because there's always going to be a fight. And this is the kind of game I want to see. It's just because there's so many good games this weekend. So why not just keep stacking it? Don't disappoint.
Why not?
Make it a fight. Entertain me. I want to be entertained.
This game's at 2:30 Central. So it's like I don't have to miss anything else to watch this game.
Yeah. So
you'll be watching Florida the same time that we're watching Ohio State, Oregon. So
yeah, don't worry. I'll still be checking in because I know it's a good game. But yes, I will be glued to the screen. But I'll be checking in with Ohio State and Oregon because I know it's going to be the game of the week. I know that's where the entertainment's going to be. But I need to see the Gators fight. Yeah, you know me. But hopefully Oklahoma's quarterback is healthy. Hopefully Arnold is in there so we can actually get a game. If not, it's going to be... I mean, regardless, I think Texas is going to win because Texas is the juggernaut currently until proven otherwise.
And I think this is the first game Quinn comes back.
Oh, just going to say, is Arch playing or is Quinn back?
Quinn. Because they let Arch play against UL Monroe knowing that they had a bye week the week after that. So... Because Quinn said they said Quinn could have played against UL Monroe, but like, what's the point? Right. So they just gave him another week off, followed that up by a bye to make sure that he was fully healthy for this.
Yeah, and they played Mississippi State as well. Won 35-15. Who played in that one? I forget. I don't know.
Who, Texas?
Yeah.
I must be tripping. Don't tell me I was completely wrong and Quinn's already back.
Nope. Arch is playing.
It was.
Yep, Arch had.
It was still Arch. All right,
We're good.
So Quinn is going to be back.
Yeah,
I'm not wrong. Before anybody started fucking typing, suck my dick.
But yeah, Texas has this one. That's. I think they do no matter what. I just want it to be more of a game, but Texas is going to win. This is Texas's first test. Yeah, I mean they're in the same exact position that Ohio State's in. This is the first time that you got to see are y'all really here for heads, or do you have a weak spot that can be exposed?
Well, all of the top 4 teams haven't played anybody yet. So.
Yeah, and for that to happen too, it's the same deal. It's just Oklahoma, in order to compete with Texas, they probably have to play perfect football. So.
Yep.
Oklahoma's in the same spot as Oregon. Ohio State's in the same spot as Texas. It's gonna be good though.
Except Oregon's better than Oklahoma.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, a lot better than Oklahoma.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Different levels.
There's levels to this shit.
But now we get to move on to another ranked game. You got Ole Miss versus LSU. This game is interesting to me because last week, and it's on video, so I can't deny it. I said that Ole Miss could be frauds, and then they stomped South Carolina into nothing.
That's fine because South Carolina is also not ranked.
Yeah.
Ole Miss barely escaped Vanderbilt. Ole Miss lost to Kentucky. I'm on film with you saying that they're frauds. I'm still saying they're frauds. I've said Ole Miss and Missouri are both frauds. And I'll be damned.
You'll be damned. I mean, this is the week. This is the week to expose them. LSU.
Give me LSU.
LSU.
Sleeping on Kentucky, though, man. Yeah, Kentucky done gave people a run for their money, man.
They gave Georgia a run for their money.
Gave Ole Miss a run for their money, like you just said.
They beat them.
Beat Ole Miss. They must be doing something right, man.
Yeah, some capacity. I mean, if they're competing with teams like that, who knows? Maybe towards the second half of the season, Kentucky could be just coming out of nowhere. But I need a LSU. No. Actually, what the fuck am I saying? I need LSU to lose too. This is part of my long-term plan. So Ole Miss for this week and this week only. You're not frauds.
Why would you want LSU to lose?
Because I hate LSU.
But if you want the higher ranked SEC team to lose.
Yeah, but I don't have the same hatred yet. And I know that, and also I know that they're going to lose down the line. They're going to be exposed.
Well,
we already almost.
It's not enough. Just hate Jackson Dart. I fucking hate Jackson Dart.
All right. I mean, I'll hate him. That's no skin off of my back. I'll gladly hate him.
Can both teams lose?
Yeah. Can we get that? You know what?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. For college football weekend, I'm predicting my first tie. Tie game. They both take a loss. You know what? No, they just both lose. It's just such a shitty game that college football is just like, nah, y'all both take the L.
I'm taking LSU for this one. It's in LSU, too. It's a hard place to play.
Yeah. I remember. Last year was bad. Jaden Daniels made the Gators look like fucking children. It was like one of the games where I was there from minute 1 to fucking minute 60, and it was just like Clockwork Orange, where he gets his eyelids just spread open. And I was just sitting there watching, getting tortured. Oh my God. That was bad, dude. But yeah, I mean, realistically, LSU, I think, is probably going to win this one.
If anybody listening wanted to put money on it, LSU money line would make you money. They're plus 140.
Yeah. Something to consider. Something to look at. I don't know, but I do hate Jackson Dart. Fuck you, Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the one from Australia. Like that, Jackson.
Yeah, you're cool, Jackson. You know who we're talking about. He watches college football. He should know. He's a fucking
He knows.
Texas fan. Stupid. But moving on to the final game. This game is literally just so we can all talk about one person.
Yeah. Yeah.
This game has no purpose on this show other than so we can talk about Jeanty.
Ashton Jeanty. Yeah.
I mean, dude.
This is a freak. This is a freak.
A psychopath. Like, we're just watching we're watching the best running back. Yeah. Possibly in history. More than likely in history. Because, yeah, like you said, he sat out for 2 halves so far already. Yep. He's played half a game twice, and he is still 400 yards ahead of where Derrick Henry was and 5 touchdowns ahead of him throughout the first 4 games of Derrick Henry's Heisman winning year.
Yep.
So
was the last time a running back won Heisman? Derrick Henry?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. And, dude, because everyone's been talking about, this is finally Travis Hunter's year to win the Heisman.
Mm-mm.
Jeanty had something to say.
Let me just give you the best single season of a running back that you've ever seen. Dude, realistically, we could see a 2,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, we absolutely could.
We could get AJ 2K.
Dude, this guy, yeah, he is at, oh my God,
95 carries for 1031.
16 touchdowns.
He's averaging 10 yards a clip, dude.
10.9.
He falls forward for a first down.
Yeah.
Dude, this poor Hawaii boy.
So like it's getting so ridiculous that if you're a gambler and you check the line for this man's rushing yards, the line is set at 182.5. And for anyone that didn't keep up, that was his line for last week's game. He hit it by fucking halftime.
And then was done.
He had 185 rushing yards at halftime and didn't play again.
God.
Yeah, this dude
Is a problem.
is a big, big problem.
And I like him even more when he came out and said that a bunch of schools offered him a whole lot of money. And he was like, no, I like Boise State. I'm staying here for a reason. Yeah, I like this kid.
That's a kid you want on your football team.
Like, crazy to think that if he literally just ran 10 single yards, no 10 point anything, 10 yards a carry, for every single carry, his yards per carry would drop from here on out. That man could get you exactly a first down every time he touches the ball for the rest of a season, and his averages would go down.
Yeah. I said he falls forward for a first down every.
Yeah. It is ridiculous.
Yeah,
I don't think we've ever seen a season like this so far.
him tripping is a 15-yard game.
This long, that many yards per carry.
No. Usually, like, you could get it a game here, a game there, and it's still like, oh, he's the best running back in the nation. This dude has given it to you every game, and most of the time gives it to you by halftime.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine if they let this kid play for a full game? Dude, he'd run for 300.
Oh,
400.
Easy, yeah.
Like, multiple games, which is just
Yes.
fucking insane.
If he played a full game every single game this season, he'd probably already be at like 1,500, 1,600 yards. 5 games in.
He'd fuck around and rush for 4,000 yards.
That's what I'm saying.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, man.
Just imagine this cat on last year's Iowa team. You know, where Iowa's holding everyone to 10 points, 9 points, 12 points, but then you got Jeanty just to hand the ball off to.
Bro, he only ran for 1,300 yards last season, whole season, and he's already over 1,000, 5 games in.
He was just waiting.
He's already got more touchdowns this year than he did all last season.
Yeah, I promise he was just waiting. He's like, there's a lot of quarterbacks in this draft. I'm going to just let them have their year.
No, he couldn't have went last year if he wanted to. He's a junior.
Oh, my God.
He was a junior. He couldn't have.
God, no. Oh, shit, he is.
We could see this dude again. We won't, but we could, theoretically. Hey, Ashton Jeanty, I'm just letting you know, man, we got 2 senior running backs that are leaving next year. You want to make your way up to Ohio. We pay our players. Come on. Come on. We got a $20 million roster. We'll give you some money.
I was going to say, it's just like you almost want your NFL running back to be bad on your team now, just so you can have him.
Dude, every mock draft makes me want to throw up because they have him going to Dallas.
God. Anything but.
Because they have him falling into like the 20s.
I was just going to say, dude, I don't think he slips that far. I think he got
not anymore.
But no, and like I get that as the fact of like, yeah, he's giving us probably it's going to be the best single season from a running back we've ever seen. But also at an NFL standpoint, look at it like no one values running backs anymore. Yeah. No one's taking a running back in the top 10, top 15 even is a stretch.
I think Gibbs got to pretty early a few years back.
Yeah, and they're still not giving him the whole keys to the house.
No.
He's still playing second fiddle.
Yeah, it's Montgomery, yeah.
So, like, it's as crazy as it is to think, like, dude, this dude's going to be the best college football running back, like, we've probably ever seen. And he's going to go in the first round, sure. But it's going to go to, like, a late first round because that's just not – the NFL doesn't value running backs like they used to.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if he goes to Dallas. Dude, I will throw up. And I'm not even an Eagles fan like you, Alexander. So
I'll be crying every Sunday night.
yeah, don't get me wrong. As much as it hurts to say, like it's a perfect fit. They need it.
Oh yeah, it is. It's like the perfect replacement. Just Zeke is finally gone, and Jeanty just comes in.
Well, Zeke is still on the team, but they gave that starting job to Rico something Dowdle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I was wondering. I saw him for the first time this weekend. I swear to God, I didn't know he existed.
They've slowly been giving him more touches each game, and now I think they're like, "Oh, you can have it."
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
It's just so one dimension that their run game's pretty much non-existent. You know what I mean? They're putting all the pressure on Dak to go out and win the game.
And that doesn't work.
No, that never will.
Historically, that doesn't work.
I mean, hey, that's a perfect reason to end it up here on the college slate. Just keep in mind, Jeanty's a fucking monster. We could probably talk about him just for hours, saying the same exact thing over and over, just because it's that fun to say and just think about.
Yeah. So every week from here on out, just add a segment for Ashton Jeanty.
Yeah, we are officially on Ashton Jeanty watch. Just to give you guys updates.
He'll have his own banner next week. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we don't care who they're playing. It just matters. I don't even care about Boise State.
This was a pointless fucking banner to have.
You could have just put Jeanty versus Hawaii, and I'd have been cool with that.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be from now on. It's gonna be Jeanty versus whoever.
Yeah,
that'll be the new one. But now we can go into the NFL slate. But still, as your final reminder, make sure you're tuning into college football as much as you can this weekend. It's going to be so many good games.
Yeah, it's getting wild.
The rest of this year is starting to look real good. We're getting into the good meat, man. I'm loving
the nitty-gritty.
The nitty-gritty. The real good stuff. But now we're moving to NFL. Thursday, today for you guys who is watching this. Tonight, we got the 49ers and the Seahawks. I have some questions.
Okay.
49ers, what's going on? They lost to Arizona.
Yeah.
And they just kind of seem like, I don't know. I mean, I know they always have this little lull in the season, but every time I see it, I'm like, when are you guys just going to be like psychopaths and just run the table the whole season? Who is holding them back? What is holding them back?
Christian McCaffrey doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
That could be.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid point.
But I don't know. I'll make a wild take right now. It's not even my own take. I was bored when I was doing whatever I was doing for work this morning, which entailed sitting at a desk doing nothing. I was scrolling on TikTok, and there was a man that popped up on my TikTok feed, and he is a self-proclaimed time traveler. Yeah, I know, this is fucking wild. And he told me that the game tomorrow is going to be a dominating 49ers win. And apparently, Brock Purdy's going to throw for like 500.
Oh, yeah?
That's what he said.
That's what the time traveler said.
The time traveler told me that.
So on the graphic, we'll have you, me, Alexander, and then just time traveler just for the one game.
Yeah. And dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I watched that video, and I know this shit is fucking stupid. I know it's dumb. But I like opened DraftKings, and I was like, do I do it? Because he was like, Brock Purdy's going to throw for like 500. He's like, Ayuk's going to have like 2 or 3 touchdowns with like 150 yards. And I'm like, do I just go bet the over on Brock Purdy yards, bet the over on Ayuk's yards? He even said Jawan Jennings was going to have like 100. I was like, bet the over on that. I was like, I guess Debo and Kittle die.
I guess in this scenario, they're done. Maybe it's a Kittle blocking game or something, you know? He always has
maybe.
a few of those.
I don't know, but even watching it, I was like, wow, this would be really crazy to witness. But at the same time, I was like, I have Jordan Mason. I was like, I hope he doesn't throw for 500 yards.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Mason is not doing terrible at all. He's got 536 yards.
But back to the realistic part and not some guy on TikTok that tells me he's a time traveler. Dude, I don't know, because they did not look good last week.
No.
Mutually, his first good game of the season. This last game.
Yeah.
They lost. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
and the Seahawks blew it to the Giants, though. So,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna just about to say. I was about to say exactly what you were thinking. Like the Seahawks did just lose to the Giants too, so they're both
Both teams coming off a loss. One team is underperforming with how good that they are. Dude, I still think I'm taking the 49ers, bro.
This is the game to do it in, but
because as far as like, okay, quarterback play, you can toss it in the air of whoever you want any given day. Running back play, give that to Seattle. Targets, I'd probably edge that towards San Francisco.
yeah, just because of quantity.
Line, give me San Francisco. Defense, 100% give me San Francisco.
That's going to be what it is, I think, right there. This is going to be...
Because Fred Warner is a fucking monster.
We've gotten into this.
He shows that every week.
He is.
Fred Warner game.
That's what it's got to be. Fred Warner game.
Bosa.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let me get Seattle.
All right, you going to go Seattle?
Yeah, fuck it. Let me get Seattle. You know what?
Give me San Fran.
Yeah, I like San Fran too, but probably like a touchdown or something.
All right. There you go. So, that's our first Thursday night game. I saw on the graphic we were agreeing too much. We need a little competition.
Yeah, I feel you.
Get a little Seahawks going. I believe in it. But this next game, I think we probably will agree on. Next game, we got Jaguars and Bears.
In London.
Yes.
That means I'm going to have to get up early again.
Fuck. I know. I didn't get up early this past week. I was like...
I know. I was already locked in watching it. And you're like, oh, I forgot the game started early. Get your ass on it.
I know. I was
we're going to talk about this.
Store, bro.
This is me another Sunday where I got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning so I can go lift. Because I'm telling you, when the NFL starts, is the same time the beer opens. So the workout's already got to be done. Means I got to get moving early.
Yeah.
Because when the NFL starts early, so do I.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Jaguars are coming off a win. Close win.
I still think they suck.
Very close win. Yeah, they're 1-4. They do suck. It's just that, the Colts, we didn't have Richardson or Taylor last week, so we couldn't really get going on offense till Flacco just decided to chuck it to Alec Pierce 3 times towards the end of the game and get us like 3 touchdowns in the second half.
Yeah, but the Bears are coming off Caleb Williams' best game.
Exactly, yeah. I was just about to say.
We don't got to talk about who it was against, but...
No, we could talk about it.
We don't have to.
Yeah, Bears took the Panthers to the cleaners, man. It was...
We could have just said the Bears won their last game by a lot and just kept it pushing.
We could have. But, at this point, it's all semantics.
Yeah, we both took the Panthers last week, so we both took the loss on that one.
We did. We both believed for some reason, and then the Bears just came out. Like, this was bound to happen. Eventually, the Bears were going to figure out their offense. Like, their defense was already helping Caleb Williams just, like, squeeze out a couple of wins. And then now I feel like this was Caleb Williams' first earned win, and I feel like he's just going to he might get rolling. These rookies are starting to look real good.
Yeah, give me the Bears on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Bears too.
I like the Bears too.
Yeah, all 3 agreements. I like it. That'll look great for the graphic.
Yeah. Bears, Jaguars, 28 to Bears 3. We're fucking idiots. This next game, this is gonna be another fucking 3-way agreement, I think, because we got
No.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know Nico's out, but yeah, the Patriots suck. They're starting Drake May this week, though.
I was gonna say, could this be a Drake May? Come on.
I think this is the worst team to give him his start against, considering when the Texans played the Bears, they fucked Caleb Williams up. I think I saw they sacked him like 5-6 times, pressured him on like 60-70% of his dropbacks.
And they made a perfect point about it during the game too. They said while Caleb Williams was getting, fucking manhandled, they said that the reason for that was Caleb Williams was now in a league where everyone that he was running away from is just as fast as he is. And that's going to be because Drake May, he scrambled a little bit at UNC. And if he tries to do any of that, try to get out of that pocket and escape these boys in Houston are fast.
Will Anderson's not having that shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
You got to like, on the other side, too. So,
So now we got, there's going to be some trouble for Drake May. Like, he might get a very Caleb.
I don't, dude, they're fucking him, bro.
No, but
this
they
is
got
not the get. Yeah, sure, but like, this is not the game. Like,
If I'm
you're gonna,
they just want to play him.
they just decided this is the week that they're gonna play. Like, you literally could have waited till next week when you play the Jags.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
You're giving that man Houston game 1 of your career that you're gonna be the starter. They're like, yeah, good luck, buddy.
dude.
Have fun dying.
Complete defense. I mean, they got a good secondary too. The front seven's nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I don't think this was the game for them to be like, yeah, you can start. At least give him like a shit team. Like, you have the
That's
Jags
true.
next week.
Nope, he's getting his feet wet. I mean, Houston's already -7, and I mean, I'm even comfortable with that. But
Oh, I've already made a parlay for this weekend, and I 100% had that game in it and took Texans money line. Didn't even think twice about it. Didn't even think twice.
Yeah, because
I don't care where it's at. They could play this in New England, Houston, the Moon. I don't care.
Texans. Yeah, it's Texans for me. Drake May, just go, buddy. Just have fun. Just go in
Good
there.
luck.
Yeah, just good luck. Have fun. Try not to get your shit kicked in too bad. It's gonna
Also
happen.
have fun throwing to no one.
Demario Douglas and somebody else. I'm sure Hunter Henry's out there. I think still.
Jalen Polk.
Yeah, there you go, Polk.
Yeah.
God, who fucking cares? Just hand it out for Ramondre. Like,
You're handing it out. You're throwing it to a bunch of wide receiver threes. Good luck. Your line doesn't like you. Like,
They listed Ramondre as questionable for like probably an hour ago too.
oh, they're cooked.
man. Oh man, yeah. Play it on the moon. Might as well have some fun with it.
You might as well play this damn game at the fucking Rome Coliseum. This is gonna be a murder.
Yeah, and guess what, Patriots? You guys are not the gladiators in this scenario.
You're not. It's
You are the fucking.
C.J. Stroud that's gonna sit on his throne and give you the.
Oh yeah, no, it's Texans. It's Texans all day.
Yeah, no question.
Oh yeah, but now we get to go on to my personal game of the week. We got the Commanders and the Ravens. We would have not have said this at the beginning of the season, but
No.
holy shit! I mean, dude, Jaden Daniels. He keeps.
So we got the team that no one expected to be good because Jaden Daniels is that good. But then we also got a very dangerous Baltimore team that has seemed like they have found their groove over their last 3 games because they've looked insane.
Yeah, they had an answer for Joe Burrow on every single drive. Like,
I wouldn't say they had an answer, but they stopped him a couple of times.
well, yeah, they had an answer.
Anybody that watched the game knows realistically that Zach Taylor lost the Bengals that game.
Yeah, but I mean Lamar though, in the sense
Lamar was doing some crazy shit.
yeah, when he had to respond to the masterful class that Joe Burrow was putting on against them, Lamar did respond well. That's more.
I think they've found their groove, man.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he's shoved. What was it? Is that Hubbard? He shoved into the fucking ground and then threw a touchdown.
Yeah,
Mark Andrews. Yeah, that was. Oof, that's tough to go home to, man. Yeah, like the crazy shit that was going on for the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, they found their groove of just that's what it always is with Lamar. It's like their defense needs to compete, and I think it's going to be tough, especially coming off the Bengals where Joe Burrow was still fucking awesome and Jaden Daniels is playing awesome. So their defense is definitely in for a game. But
I think Lamar and Derrick Henry are both in like the top 10 rushers in the league.
yeah, exactly. Lamar is that Ravens offensive with Lamar where it's either going to Derrick now at this point or Lamar's going to do some crazy shit. He's back to doing his crazy shit.
Yep.
So this is going to be awesome. Maybe we even get to see Jaden run around a little bit too because y'all already know he can do that.
He does that.
Yeah.
He doesn't slide either. So
No, yeah, that might be a problem with Kyle.
that man gets hit. That man gets hit like a Looney Tunes character.
Kyle Hamilton might take his fucking head off. I don't know.
He might.
That'd be a Roquan coming in. So Roquan did to Anthony Richardson.
But no, I'm with you. I think this definitely could be game of the week.
Yeah, I think.
I like that. Looking at the slate now in front of me, yeah, I'd be cool with agreeing with that one.
Dude, it's Baltimore minus 6.5.
I took Baltimore money line, so I've already put actual money on it, so I'm sticking with it.
I'm sold on Jay Daniels. I was not sold on their defense yet. So this week could be the week to prove it, but like I said, we'll see.
So you got Baltimore?
Yeah.
Go ahead and disagree. I know you want to.
Huh?
He wants to disagree so bad.
This high-powered offense, man. I don't know what it is. Like, it gets me excited. I told you last week I was getting annoyed with the Commanders, but I keep watching them. I just keep.
Oh, I'm with you. Like, it's fun to watch them play football.
Yeah, I want to see it, man. I'm going Commanders. I want to see the Commanders pull one out, shock the world. I want them to announce they are actually here because this is the game of all games to do it. A hot Ravens team. If you take them out, everyone's going to be like MVP favorites going to go up the wall.
You're taking the Commanders in Baltimore.
Yeah, let's do it, man. We need at least one shocking game of the week. Ravens did escape when I didn't think they were going to escape. You didn't think we didn't think they were going to escape Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like they weren't. They weren't supposed to. Like
we're solid lost Cincinnati that day.
Yeah.
Bobbled the field goal.
Yep.
I think I said the same day. Earlier in the day, I had said an underrated slow-mo moment is watching the placeholder spin the ball perfectly, and then like an hour later, that fucking or I think
he did not spin it perfectly.
That boy did not spin that ball perfectly at all. So, yeah, I'm kind of just manifesting failure right now on Twitter. I need to shut the fuck up. But regardless, I got Commanders. Yeah, let's see it happen, man. I got hope in the boys.
Okay.
And if they want to win the Super Bowl, like we said, you need to beat the Redskins again.
Yep.
That's all you got. That's the only thing holding you back at this point. Just go back, fight the controversy for a year or two. It'll all fade away. It's just kind
Your fans still dress up as the Redskins in the stands. So
yeah, it's just like everyone wants it. You just got to. It's got to be Josh Harris Corporation. They just got to be the brave ones. It's really got to be. There's probably going to be like the Warhogs or something. I don't know. It's going to be
their mascot's already a pig.
Exactly, Major Tutty.
Major Tutty.
Out there, man. Yeah.
There's a big ass pig in like an army helmet on Major Tutty.
Major Tutty out there. Getting him out of the XO. But yeah, Commanders, and then y'all two got Ravens. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a real good game. I hope so. Next up, we got Browns versus Eagles.
Oh, this is your specialty, bro. Take this away.
There you go. It's on you.
Yeah, man, we're coming out of a bye. Probably getting Devontae Smith back. Probably getting AJ back. Man, y'all see, man, we just cut Devin White too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
That's crazy. The Kobe Dean didn't beat him out coming into the year for the starting spot. So, like I said, Dean's been playing pretty good. The defense has been playing a little bit better than I thought. I mean, if we get lit up by Deshaun Watson, dude, that's not a good.
No, the recipe to success is just have C.J. Gardner-Johnson to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
that'd be a good call.
I'm sure you're probably to the point where it's like you should have stayed your ass in Detroit.
No. I like CJ a lot, but yeah, that wasn't.
Every time he talks, he gets his ass whooped. Like,
he just. I wish he would just play. I mean, he's nice when he plays. It's just he does shit like that. So,
What about Jalen Carter too? He needs to start stepping up, man.
Yeah, that's the thing with him. I feel like he could get in better shape too, dude. I don't know if it's just his shape or if it's
he likes them cheesesteaks.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, dude.
Instead of driving those cars fast, you got to work them legs fast, man. That's what you got to do, man.
Yeah, so another Georgia receiver got arrested, by the way.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I didn't see that. Fucking pile them up, man.
New NIL opportunity for Georgia is the local deputy's office because half their team's fucking arrested. So would it be a safe assumption that you would take Eagles money line?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Browns' offense looked, I think, a lot worse than our defense. So
that's fair.
That's really kind of what the measurement is at this point. Is the Eagles? They'll shake the rust off with Devonta, and they'll shake the rust off with AJ. But can the Browns even score?
No,
they can't.
Because like we talked about on one of our episodes, there is one of three things that always goes wrong when the Browns are on offense. It is 1, Deshaun Watson fucking sucks. 2, Deshaun Watson doesn't suck, but his wide receivers drop passes all the time. Or 3, his offensive line decides to hate him, and he is running for his life. And if any one of those things go wrong, nothing good is going to happen, and they consistently have one of those things, or multiple sometimes.
I was going to say, yeah, every week.
Or all 3.
Yeah, one or all 3 of those things are happening, so this is just going to be...
all year either, so.
Yeah, that too.
He might be back this week.
This week?
Not this week. Wait till next week.
Yeah, right? Find somebody else. But yeah, no, I agree. This is...
just to let you know, Nick Chubb is not on the injury report.
Well,
and they have other people on the injury report that are listed as IR, and Nick Chubb is not on that list.
he needs to be.
Put him back on there.
Yeah, Saleh needs to do something about that.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, got to see how far away Cleveland is.
Yeah.
Might have to go take a drive.
Handle that one real quick.
Check on that knee myself.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it looks good. Crowbar, check reflexes.
Yeah.
Fucking broke.
But I don't know. I haven't seen anything about him coming back, but I know that he got activated last week, didn't play, so he could have a full week of practice, and he's not on the list anymore. So
I'm still Eagles. I mean, even if Chubb is back there, the Eagles.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah,
but
you got AJ Brown, you got fucking Devonta Smith, like the best wide receiver duo, or what was the best wide receiver duo going into this year. But I still think they got it.
Yeah, if Jalen Hurts just decides to play like we know Jalen Hurts can play, and not how Jalen Hurts has been playing, I think they win.
And take one still too.
I think he's got at least one turnover every game the past 9 games he played. So,
Yep. It's either a pick, a fumble, or something.
So, yeah.
But we know that Hurts is good.
Yeah.
We know that if he plays like he's supposed to, this could be a ass whooping.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be
Eagles. I'm Eagles money line for sure.
Yep, we're with you, man. Eagles. It's Eagles. This next game we got the Cardinals versus the Packers. So the Packers have been playing a lot cleaner football than the Cardinals. The Cardinals wins have been a little messy, but I don't know. I love to see the Packers fail. Growing up in Wisconsin as a Colts fan, I always love to see the Packers fail because their fans are fucking insufferable. But they might be catching a stride. Jordan Love came in.
They're looking good.
Yeah, they are. Romeo Doubs is going to be back now, or is he out?
He's back. Christian Watson, I think, suspended.
Christian Watson's suspended.
Or was that last week?
No, last week that was Dobbs who got suspended.
Oh,
because he had a fit at practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like normal adults do. Yeah, like normal millionaires do.
Christian Watson is listed as questionable. Jair is listed as questionable.
Oh man, I mean, Jair's listed as questionable. Fucking find Marv down there, man.
I don't know because we're still following the. I mean, yes, always. I'm going to say find Marvin and throw him the ball. But we're still following the trend of every single game the Packers have stepped on the field, Xavier McKinney has an interception.
I was fixing to say that.
Kenny's got
5 games, 5 picks.
Yeah. I mean, it's Green Bay.
So I don't know. I don't know if I would be willing to test Xavier McKinney right now. Maybe if he's like on the other side.
Yeah, Colin.
I was gonna say who else they got? They got Keyshawn Nixon out there too, right?
Yeah, I don't test him. I
Right.
don't care. It's fine.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So if he's out there and he's on,
Test him.
Well, yeah, test him. But Trey McBride's been doing well too. He's been helping out Kyler quite a bit. James Conner is always James Conner, just a big dude, runs the football well. Had basically been the only bright light that the Cardinals had for the past 3-4 years. It's gonna be a game. I think it's gonna be more of a game than people think, But I mean, if the Packers play clean football, they're gonna be standing up there. And if Kyler just does Kyler things, the human joystick, as we always say.
I mean, even to bounce off your point of Jair, if he plays or if Jair doesn't play,
That's
as
really
good as Jair. I don't think so. Because you think they'd be comfortable sticking Jair on a 6'4" speed demon the whole game? They're just 5'5", barely 5'10".
Yeah, no.
You could throw jump balls to Marvin on Jair, even as good as he is. He's one of my favorite corners in the league. But just as athletic and gifted height ability, I'm going to take the 6'4" guy a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess
and we know Marvin Marvin can fucking catch.
Yeah,
we all know that.
Catch contested. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm actually gonna take Arizona in this game. I'm gonna go for it. Fuck.
Yeah, just because. Give me Green Bay.
I gotta go Green Bay too.
No.
That defense is hot.
They are.
They are. I mean,
and Jordan Love's warmed up.
Yeah. He started that first half. He played was kind of shaky. I think he had like 2 picks that first half. That game came back
against Minnesota. That they still almost came back and won.
Yes. I understand, but we need to all have a group discussion here, a group agreement that man is still getting paid too much, and this is for this reason only.
Yeah,
the cap should always be the back-to-back Super Bowl champion. No person on earth should be getting paid more than Patrick Mahomes. If we're going to be paying these motherfuckers out the ass, at least the cap should be, all right, do you have back-to-back Super Bowls? You don't? All right, then you don't get that money. I feel like that's a much simpler conversation than people are making it out to be.
Like, you think Jacksonville ever looks down and they're like, damn, we're paying Trevor Lawrence more than Kansas City is playing probably the greatest quarterback.
Think about Cleveland.
That's true.
Watson. Holy hell. That's like, that's guaranteed. They're sick.
Dak too.
Dak too.
Dak too. He just got his new deal. Yeah, he's making fucking $60
But
million
these teams genuinely have to look at their quarterback and be like, we're paying not Patrick Mahomes more than Patrick Mahomes money.
And that is genuine insanity to me.
Because didn't Patrick Mahomes sign like a 10-year fucking deal?
Yeah, it was some crazy fucking deal like that. And then,
it was 10 years, $500 million.
Yeah, and if I'm a GM, I'm like, there you go. My cap has just been saved for the next 10 years. That's
and y'all are paying these dudes $270, $250 for like 4 years.
4 years. Like, what?
Like, bro.
What? Are you kidding me?
They're paying people that haven't proved shit.
It's only going up too. It's
somebody's got to get in there. Somebody's got to stop it.
Me.
It's just somebody making $100 million a year for much longer, dude.
I know, it's just, and that's just crazy to me. That I'll never get over that. I can't.
Ashton Jeanty.
Yeah, that's who should be getting fucking paid more. Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, get those.
You know when a couple episodes or even last episode when I was like, did you know that Derrick Henry might be the last 10,000-yard rusher we ever see? That Ashton Jeanty doesn't count. But granted, I'm still sticking with the whole NFL doesn't value running backs like they used to. So more than likely, he probably won't. I'd love to see if he did. But I don't think that what he's doing right now, he's just going to walk into the NFL and be like, I'm also going to dog walk these grown-ass men.
But running backs a lot is probably the easiest position to transition from out of from college to NFL, though. I mean,
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, to an extent, but you also got to think if it's easier to transition if you're like an Alabama running back.
Yeah.
A big name school running back where you're playing the best of the best week in, week out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because even someone as good as, like, say, Jonathan Taylor, he was getting many, many yards at Wisconsin, and then he still went late to the Colts. So anything.
It's like, Jeanty's doing this insane shit right now, not taking any discredit from what this man's been doing. But the only quality team they've played is Oregon. I mean, he still did his thing.
Right.
Still. Yeah. But, like, he's played Georgia Southern, Portland State, Utah State, Washington State,
Oregon.
He did play Oregon. He did do that.
That's where I noticed him first. But I mean,
he had to play the whole game to get those 192 yards. Okay, he still might have almost ran for 200, but he didn't do it in the first half like he normally does.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, Jordan Love is getting paid too much.
Yeah, sorry,
that's the conclusion of this conversation. We already had our Jeanty segment. And next we got the Buccaneers and the Saints. So for this game, Derek Carr's out.
Yeah, this game I think would be a lot better if they had Derek Carr. But considering that they're also going to have to give a rookie their very first start, more than likely, they haven't announced it yet, but more than likely it's going to be Spencer Rattler.
Yep. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying so far.
And this is also not a good team to get your feet wet with because the Bucs are very good.
Yeah, they tend to be pretty good at football. The defense is going to be giving poor Spencer Rattler a lot of problems. But Spencer Rattler, I mean, I was saying it at our beginning episodes before the draft too. I was like, Spencer Rattler, he's skilled. He was doing pretty good in the preseason. He seems to be one of the more calmer rookies. Obviously not one of the higher picks, but I think he could do decent. We might be able to see a little bit of something in him. It's not going to be a win.
And that one thing is guaranteed to happen because it's happy Mike Evans is going to fight Marshawn Lattimore week.
That's right.
They hate each other.
Yeah, they do. It's going to be a great tradition.
It's fight week.
It is. It is fight week. And I guarantee you that Chris Olave is going to get like 120 yards just to fucking spit in my face. I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't with a rookie quarterback. So.
Exactly. Like, I mean, Rattler's going to need a safety net. So, and I don't know. We haven't seen it yet. Like, he totally could, but we haven't seen it yet if he can bomb it to Rashid Shaheed like Derek Carr does every game.
It's a Shaheed bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time I watch a Saints game and I see Derek Carr like load up a fucking missile, I already know who's down the field. Like, I don't have to wait for the ball to get there. I know who it's going to.
You know who's got 5 yards of separation and is about 2 yards away from the end zone.
Yeah.
Just like already running into the end zone with the ball. It's fucking Rashid Shaheed, man. What a dog.
I don't think I ever watched that man catch like a 5-yard hitch route. Like, I don't think that's what he does.
I don't think you can run a 5-yard hitch route.
I don't think he can.
I think his fucking playbook is just go.
Yeah.
Just go
deep post streak.
Deep post and streak. That's it. But yeah, Baker's in his bag, man.
Baker's Baker.
Yeah, even with the loss last week, like still, obviously overtime, that was the Buccaneers defense just being absolutely gassed. They were so done, and the game just literally slipped away from them as the receiver ran into the end zone. So Kirk got his win, but I think the Buccaneers got their get-right game right here, especially while the Saints are going to try to figure out what their future maybe look like with Spencer Rattler, depending on how he does. But I could see Spencer Rattler getting his first touchdown, maybe a couple.
I'm still on Bucs money line.
Yeah, it's Bucs.
Bucs money line.
Easy. Now we got day 2.
Give me Titans.
Don't you fucking pull that shit. Day 2 of the Tennessee weekend for Fax. After you already heard what I had to say about Florida, and now we get to talk about Indy. Like I said last week, it's important, it's imperative that this point is made. Anthony Richardson is developing. You know who had a bad rookie year? Peyton Manning. You know who else had a bad rookie year? Josh Allen. And look at where they're at now. I mean, Josh Allen, a couple weeks, shut the fuck up. Don't worry about that. But for the time being, we need to develop this man. We need to develop Anthony Richardson. Shane Steichen is probably the man to do it. He has all of the athletic ability. This motherfucker just needs to get his short pass accuracy down. Like, goddamn.
Hear me out. Give up on him.
No.
I'm about to make your wildest dream come true, all right? Just hear me out.
Okay.
Give up on him. Fuck him, right? Just be bad for like 2 years. Just go get you an actual Manning. And then, wait for the Harrison's rookie contract to end. And then, I don't know, maybe you could just have you another Manning to Harrison on a commentator. See, now you're like, yeah, fuck Anthony.
It's so.
This Manning can run too. Might as well add that one in there too.
Yeah, this Manning can run. That is nice to have. That's very, very tempting. But for the Florida Gators, I can play the long game. But for the Indianapolis Colts, I mean, this has been my team for so long. I have to play in the now. I have to stay in the now. And right now,
I mean, you're not winning a Super Bowl.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No. But I need to see Anthony Richardson beat Will Levis. I just need at least that. Because I know.
Play.
Yeah.
We might be locked into watching Joe Flacco play Mason Rudolph.
Oh, man. Well, Anthony Richardson's been feeling better this week. He said he feels a lot better than he did last week. So that's,
You're probably still better off with Joe Flacco.
No.
I was going to say, dude, I look good with Flacco, dude.
I understand. But those deep balls that Joe Flacco were throwing, those are the exact balls that Anthony Richardson can throw. Like the one ball he can throw.
He can throw those, but Flacco can also complete a short route. Right. He's not trying to burn a hole in the atmosphere.
Y'all a bunch of haters, man.
No, I like the Colts. The Colts got dude. I mean, y'all got weapons and everything. I don't like it. What are y'all missing? What do you think?
At this point, missing on offense, other than the short pass accuracy, obviously with Richardson, it's got to be like our tight ends need to start producing more because we can't just keep going to the side of the field every single time. That's where we get stopped and can't get our first downs. We need to open up the middle with some tight end play because having Josh Downs back also has been a huge, huge thing because he also opens up the middle of the field playing from the slot. And he's was the only guy who could catch Anthony Richardson's fucking piss missiles last year. So he's the guy who can catch it this year. He's really shown out. So I think this could be the first week where we have everybody back in their spots where they belong. Kenny Moore's back in that slot, cornerback slot for the defense to help them out. He's a good voice to have. EJ Speed has been outperforming Zaire this year as far as tackles go, but Zaire, he'll come around. He was second place in tackles last year, and I think he finished first the year before. We have a good defense, and our offense, JT will be back. We just need everybody back, and we need to find our bearings. And if there's any team to do it against, it could be the Titans. The Titans are they're just
elite.
No, they're above water. Their head is floating above water, and they're just sitting there. They went to Mason Rudolph.
What choice did they have?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the team that they have is just fucking Will Levis or Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph, he just did his game. He just wasted it. So he just wasted his only good game he can play during a season. So unless he's just all of a sudden in his bag and we got Sam Darnold part 2, I think the Colts, even if we can't do it in the air, we can do it on the ground with JT back. I got the Colts money line. You already know. Come on. We shouldn't even be talking anymore.
Titans money line.
Oh my God.
I'm taking the Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the Colts.
Will Levis bounce back game.
Yeah, I got the Colts, man.
DeAndre Hopkins is back.
No. I already don't like him because he's a Texan.
Dude, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Titans win 1,
maybe 2 of their division games this year. The Titans, I just
Well, they're winning this one.
Win them against the Jaguars, man. Win them against the
maybe, you know what I mean? They may split with Jacksonville, but
They might split with Indy.
No, probably not. Probably not. I need
Make sure my graphic says Titans.
I will, because they're going to need to see the record at the end of this weekend. Tough for you. Moving on, we got the Chargers and Broncos. I have legitimately no clue what to do with either of these teams. I'm not even
I
kidding.
don't want to even watch this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. This is a red zone game all fucking day.
Yeah. The Broncos had a white corner get an interception last week. Clap it up for my guy. I don't know who he is, but he was the first white corner in 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, and they had a pretty big win.
Their defense got them a big win.
Yeah, but now we got to see Justin Herbert. Is he back?
He should be.
Yeah, so I think he is. So
yeah, he's back.
Okay.
He's back.
This is gonna be a good coach versus coach game. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
I think Bo Nix played his best game of the year last week. So him and Sean Payton almost killed each other on the sideline. But
Yeah, it happens.
I think this is gonna be a good little J.K. Dobbins game. J.K.
I don't know, because
Dobbins.
the only thing good about the Broncos is their defense.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to go in the air against Pat.
No, you do not.
No, you do not.
No, you do not.
Man's a demon. Apparently, their white boy's pretty good too. So
Maybe.
it's time to. Yeah. Well, yes. It's a hard maybe, but I don't know. I like the Chargers in this one. Gun to my
I'm going Broncos.
Okay.
Bo knows.
yeah, give me the Broncos.
Oh man. Oh god. What a graphic this week, dude. We got some indecision. Chargers. Joe Alt is the man.
Is he back?
Yeah.
I think he might be back this week, or I don't know. He's still the man.
He wasn't on the list.
Okay,
He's not
so
listed on the injury report.
There you go. So yeah, there you go. Back to some good old ground and pound. Joe Alt, J.K. Dobbins, making the Broncos look ridiculous. Patrick Surtain missing at least 3 tackles this weekend.
He doesn't do that. A note for this game that I got while we were going over the other games is Aiden O'Connell has been named the starter for the Raiders.
Oh, okay, that's official now?
Yes.
That's going
So,
to...
Steelers money line?
Yeah. That's going to do nothing. I said this a few weeks ago, but it doesn't matter if you have Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew. They both...
At least with Gardner Minshew, though, he's going to throw the ball.
Yeah. Like, Aiden O'Connell, if any of you guys suffered through Raiders games last year, it was just like this: hand it to Josh Jacobs, get into the red zone, have Aiden O'Connell go 3 and out, and then kick a field goal.
And you change him to your starter against one of the better defenses in the league.
Yeah, and
this would probably be a great week to have Pittsburgh defense in fantasy.
Yeah, and you don't have Devontae. So
no. And you also don't have Josh Jacobs anymore. And your starting running back is listed as questionable. So.
Is that right?
Zamir White.
Zamir White's their starter, technically? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't even know if they're trying Madison, Zamir White. Yeah. So. Yeah,
Brock Bowers is their best receiving threat. He looks like a stud.
He does. Yeah, he has been the shining star. I mean, but for me personally, I think it was stupid to take out Minshew because Minshew can do more for the offense than Aiden can. Maybe we'll be wrong and we'll just get fucked up, but yeah.
I don't think so on this one.
Steelers money line. Steelers defense is great. Justin Fields has still looked pretty good. I mean, that's all you really need out of him is pretty good.
Yep.
To get things going. George Pickens.
I still love him.
He ain't doing it, man.
I love NFL young boy.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, let's see. Maybe this could be the game. You know what?
Throwing somebody down at the end of a game is probably kind of pointless. But realistically though, you expect that from George Pickens, okay?
Yeah, this
is what he does. Yeah, it's also a Cowboy. Fuck him.
Exactly. But yeah.
No, still, the Steelers money line, Steelers spread. It's only a fucking 3-point spread for some reason. That's easy money.
Take that to the bank. Take it to the bank.
Raiders defense isn't, other than Max Crosby, isn't that good.
No. What's in face? The Jack Jones. He'll come out every now and then, but not consistently enough to do anything.
Yep. Cash this one in. Steelers money line.
Yep. Now we move on. Lions and Cowboys.
Should be another good one, I think. Another
Thanksgiving special. Yeah. This
the Lions get to come back completely rested off bye.
Yeah. And this is going to be like the real like graphic game of the week because it's like a Fox. This is the Fox 2007 game of the week, even though it's like fucking Matthew Stafford out there against Tony Romo. This is always like the game of the week. This is the Thanksgiving boys going against each other before Thanksgiving. They play every year. The Cowboys are just in rough shape, man. DeRon Bland might play limited role.
DeRon Bland's on IR, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They say he's off IR now.
He's still on the injury report as on IR.
Oh, okay. I saw a report a couple days ago that said they were trying to get him reintegrated, maybe as soon as this week. So I guess that's officially a no now.
Micah's still questionable.
I was just going to ask,
Man, CD fucking hates Dak.
Yeah.
I don't seem to have the best relationship.
We just found out who the running back is.
They just paid them both
to
stay on the same team.
Just found out who the running back is this week. Dude, I don't know. The Lions want to win a lot more than the Cowboys do. That's what if I'm just reading the signs, man, the Lions want this. The Cowboys.
I think you're the one that said it, Alexander, that the Cowboys are just entertainment on the outside over actually caring to go win. Because Jerry just wants it to be an entertainment factor.
Yeah, it's just Disney World. They're just the
I mean, that man literally landed his fucking helicopter in the middle of the practice field during practice.
Hey guys, clear the field. Here comes Jerry Jones in his fucking helicopter.
Yeah, stop training to win games. Right. Let the fucking billionaire 90-year-old come on and say hello.
Right.
Lions.
Talk about player dicks.
Yeah, Facts.
Real good to look at it from the helicopter.
Yeah.
You guys know Deuce Vaughn? Weirdo word fucker. Lions money line.
Lions money line.
Yep. Easy. Pip? No?
Yeah.
All right. I guess. Yeah. We play the Falcons, who just had a 500-yard passing game. And considering we just gave up like 300 to Caleb Williams, I could only imagine how this is going to go for us. I mean, but, bro, it's the Panthers this year for some reason. We, like, pick and choose whenever we decide we want to be, like, a competent football team. It was like we came out, we won a game, we looked really good. Next game, destroyed. I was like, where did that go? I mean, we're not that good. The Falcons have shown already that they can be very good. Can be.
They definitely have the ability, yep.
They do. We have a couple people that are on injury report. We also had another lineman go down for the year. Offensive lineman out for the year. I think it was Austin Corbett.
Oh, boy.
So that's great. I'm scared that at any point the Panthers are going to throw Bryce Young back in.
That didn't make any sense, dude.
Wow. I mean, he came in last week against the Bears and immediately threw like a dot.
Yeah,
but just the situation of it, like why then? You know what I mean?
I think they're literally just trying to give him a chance to like be able to watch a game instead of trying to figure it out on the go. Yeah, because he never got that chance. Even last year, he's never got a chance to just sit behind a vet. To just even take a step back and try to learn during actual game time. I don't think he's going to be on the bench all season. That's what I'm saying. At any point, they're going to put him back in.
They put him in the fourth quarter of that Chicago game.
They did. And he didn't look bad. He didn't do anything.
No, but he didn't. Yeah, he did not look bad because he like you said, he got to see Andy Dalton play for 3 quarters, and then was like, all right, this is how Andy's reading things. Andy comes onto the bench. He says, hey, this is what I saw. I saw this and this. They're looking at the tablet together. Now Andy's like, hey, when you go out, this is what kind of defense they're usually running. This is where this guy's going here a lot, blah, 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 blah. Bryce Young's able to go out and be like, all right, I just got to do exactly what this vet told me. He saw it out there firsthand. I can do this firsthand. And then, boom, he's throwing dots. He's moving the ball.
But I genuinely don't think it makes a difference who we put at quarterback right now because the rest of the roster still sucks. So,
Except for Chuba.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, Chuba's great.
Yeah, Chuba.
And
That week, I mean, it seemed like he was getting the ball quite a bit.
I mean, he's literally has no target share. It's just Deontay Johnson with like a sprinkle of whoever they else decide they throw it to.
Yeah, Tommy Tremble for like two 5-yard.
Yeah, Xavier Legette every now and again.
Yeah, they need him out there, man. They need more.
But like 70 to 80% is Deontay Johnson, especially because Thielen's hurt. So,
Hey, but that could be on Travis Hunter watch.
we could be. We could be.
Y'all use my either side of the ball. Take your pick, dude.
Yeah, we need both. Hey, man, we're the perfect scenario because he said that he's played both sides his whole life, and he doesn't plan on changing that ever. And we need both of those positions. Please, Travis. Even though Travis has came out and said, I hope somehow I go to Denver.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to leave Colorado.
fair enough.
Fuck Colorado. Come across the country to Carolina. Because we really need you.
Closer to home.
But yeah, as much as it hurts, I'm probably going to go Falcons money line.
Yeah, Falcons on this one. Yeah, they're coming off a big win. They got this one, man. They're feeling good. They're feeling real good. Kirk is looking like last year Kirk again. Just
I'm not making the mistake twice, though, of leaving Drake London on my bench.
probably a good call.
Yeah, he's already moved him up. He's ready to go.
All right, there you go. He's in the shoot.
Yep.
Next up, this is a get right game. This is a
I don't think
No.
this is going to be a game.
no. This isn't. This is like, okay, now you're facing a real offense.
If no one paid attention to the Bengals games and they just looked at records, they're like, oh, the Bengals suck. They're 1-4. They're 1-4 with a 5-point differential.
Yeah,
Like they've barely lost their games.
and Joe Burrow has like put the whole team on his back at this point. Threw 2 touchdowns to T. Threw 2 touchdowns to fucking Jamar. Like he was dealing last week, looking basically perfect.
And I think he's going to carry that straight into the Giants' subpar-ass defense.
Yeah, he needs to punish somebody, and thank fucking God it's New York. Like, Daniel Jones has one more fucking game where he does half-ass decent, and everyone is just, oh, the Giants could do something. No, you can't, guys. No, you can't. Remember,
Is his neighbors back this week? He's not on the injury report.
he might be. So, yeah, maybe they'll get, I don't know, because Neighbors' game that he did really well against the Browns, it was purely because Emerson was playing him all wrong all game. And obviously also because he was catching a ball that Emerson or him shouldn't have been able to get to. But if they play him right, they might be able to give him a little bit of trouble. It's just that's really what it is. It's just you just need to contain him as long as you can. And Emerson didn't care to do that on the Browns. So as long as there's one corner on the Bengals who's willing to just do a little bit more, you can hold him off for slightly longer. He's still probably going to get like 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I don't think the Bengals got nobody in that.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, but you could try.
It's all bark, no bite.
But the tale of this game is the Giants' offense cannot keep up with the Bengals' offense.
No, they cannot.
That's really what it's going to be. It's going to be the Giants are going to have way too many 3-and-outs. They're going to have way too many Daniel Jones turf in it. Fucking their running back, who is it against Singletary? He ain't going to do.
Yeah, he's back this week.
Yeah. So for me, this is easy. This is Bengals.
Bengals money line.
Yeah, Bengals by a couple touchdowns.
There's a few.
Joey Burr. He's out there. And finally, we made it to the end. We got our Monday game.
Jets play with no coach.
New leaf turned over. The Jets are coming out. The Bills have been struggling the past 2 games. Is this the game where Josh Allen goes back to Josh Allen? Or are we seeing the downfall of Buffalo? Like, is Aaron
I just
Rodgers
think
playing with a
what's
new fire?
biting Buffalo in the ass is what at the beginning of the season when they were going nuts. It was like, okay, maybe they can work with barely any wide receiver talent. I think that they're quickly realizing that that's a little bit more difficult to sustain.
Yeah, I think they need to go back to giving the ball to James Cook a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let James Cook cook. Let the boy cook. He's got it. Like he had that one game was I think week 2 where he had 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like so you need to know that you can use James Cook, and they weren't doing that as much or as aggressively the past couple of weeks. But that's what helped them open up the passing game. It's just
that's what they're gonna have to, because even you don't have a wide receiver 1 on your team. You don't. And even what you're calling your wide receiver 1, welcome to Sauce Gardner.
And DJ Reed.
Yeah.
Like even him even he has been shutting down people. So it's like there's the Jets secondary is gonna give the Buffalo problems.
Because then they got the Williams brothers in the middle, so they got Quincy and then Williams the linebacker too. So they got a really complete defense.
They're going to have to run outside runs because you're not running through the middle either.
And then the Bills defense has to deal with Braylon Allen and Breece Hall. And then they got to deal with Aaron Rodgers trying to prove that he wasn't wrong. So this could be something, the whole relax type of deal in Green Bay. Maybe we'll see it here.
Yeah.
But this is tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm going to go Jets money line.
I think the Bills have a bounce back game, man. I think the Bills bounce back and win a close game, really close game.
Yeah,
I don't think this game's going to be a fun watch.
No.
You think so?
No.
It's going to be
Low
it's going to be one of those low scoring gritty games, I think. I don't know if the Jets have it in them to get the high scoring there yet. And the Bills, it's literally a week to week basis. Like we've said it's
you never know.
Yeah, you need Josh Allen to be the Josh Allen.
I think they're getting Khalil Shakir back this week too. I mean, he was out last week. I mean, it's
that's definitely good because that is their wide receiver number 1.
Right.
But it's just a shitty wide receiver 2 everywhere else. Maybe a wide receiver 3, realistically.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Jets money line too. I'm with Pip on this one.
Okay.
All right, we'll see.
Stand alone
on the island.
That's all right.
Buffalo, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
But there you go. I mean, there you have it. That's our week 5 or week 6, excuse me, for the NFL. It's going to be a good week. We got really good college football. College football is probably going to be the more exciting week, but we still got great NFL games. I mean, especially the Commanders and Ravens one. Be on the lookout. The graphic's going to be up just like last week. Expect a different result this time.
Expect Pip to win again.
No. I got a feeling. I'm feeling lucky. Florida's going to fucking smash Tennessee. Colts, I can't believe you. The Colts are going to go into Nashville
and lose.
No. And they're going to win, come out, back to business. But yeah, we got a great weekend of football per usual. Playoff baseball is happening as you are watching this. It has already happened as you're watching this. Padres are probably in, the finals here, the semifinals. Yeah, I'm feeling it. We'll see.
Sorry, Alexander. The Dodgers, by the time this comes out, they're going to be on the couch.
Yeah, because they can't go to Cancun.
One more time.
But yeah, I mean, hey, y'all already know the deal. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, at Mid of the Pack. Thank you, Alexander, for joining us. Yeah. We appreciate you, man.
Of course, bro. Of course.
It was a great time. Yeah. But we are going to see y'all next week. We're back in business. No hurricanes are taking me out this time. We got it. So like I said, like I always say, this has been Middle of the Pack.
And I'm Pip.
And I'm Fax. And we're going to see y'all later.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all.